This man got so much hate from people after getting a billionaire. But that's not the shocking part is. The shocking part is he is the creator of world's most loved favorite video game. Yes, so that's why he got so much hate from people? No, that's what we are going to discuss in this video. And we are also going to discuss how he made the world's most loved video game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Minecraft and its creator Markus Persson, aka Notch.
Markus was born on June 1, 1979 in Sweden. From a young age, he was fascinated by computers. At just 7 years old, he began to program on his father's computer. Quite a little necessary for a future game developer though. By the time others were learning to ride a bike, Markus was already coding his adventures. He spent years of working as a game developer, but he was feeling something was missing. Although it was his dream job, but Markus was not happy doing it. Yes, you heard it right. Markus was not happy doing his passion work. But why?
Notch was not happy following his passion. Sounds strange, but that's true. That's why, after his job, he spends his time on his computer, developing his own ideas. In 2009, Notch came across a game called Infiniminer, a block-based mining game that was meant to be competitive. But what fascinated him wasn't the competition. It was the freedom of the world of cubes. Quite similar what he wants from the life. Inspired, Notch began to prototype a new game using Java. Combined the creative freedom of Infiniminer with the inspiration from other games, and in just a week, a rough but exciting version was born, and we called it Minecraft. But there is a catch. There is no survival mode, no monster, just infinite blocks of your imagination. Actually, not even the multiplayer was there. And that's why we are also going to discuss this things came to the game. How Notch get those ideas? And I am telling you, these are not Notch's own idea. Yes. Let's see how Notch made this game everyone's favorites. What was his cheat code? He developed the game over time, and after a long time developing it, he released the game on May 17, 2009, and it was called Minecraft Classic, where players could build, destroy, and explore a blocky world together. It was simple but revolutionary. The game spread at large. It spread it to the whole world through YouTube videos, streams on different platforms, word to word, friends to friends. It's just pop it out. People are enjoying the game. They are building castles, houses. Literally they are building mountain houses, tree houses, doing lighting things and all. Literally. What crazy you have made on the game, let me know in the comments. And if you ask me, I just made a mansion for myself. Thank you. But it still wasn't looking everyone's favorite. It was still not completed. It was still doesn't have something exciting like a monster like zombie and skeletons, and could be a survival mode that could be interesting for this game. These are some reviews from the players who played the game, and as a only man behind it, Notch listened to these reviews every single day, and that's the reason why people started liking this game, because what they want they got on the game. Notch listened the players and implement that on the game. He kept updating it every single day. That's why people started loving this game, and that's how this game became people's favorite. But it was getting very hard to maintain it. Notch was the only person behind this game, and that's why it is getting very difficult to him to maintain all the things in his own hand. For a single man, this is very difficult. He almost started to lose things. But here comes the solution. So it's getting difficult to Notch to maintain his job, developing the game, reviewing the reviews every single day. So he gathered some of his colleagues, some of his friends, and in 2010 he quit his day job and founded a game studio called Mojang. Minecraft enters its alpha and later beta stage, where fans could buy and play the game earlier. Money started pouring, and so did feedback from the community. And as Notch was very focused on people's review, that what are they saying and how he could implement that, so Notch listened to his players. New binomes, animals, tools, and even a final boss, the Elder Dragon, were added over time. But yet, the game wasn't even released. Yes, the game was released for some players too, but it was not released worldwide. It was not released officially. Releasing a full game was not very easy for Notch and his team, because it has to be perfect. Notch wanted the game to be perfect for everyone. So, on November 18, 2011, at the very first Minecon in Las Vegas, Minecraft was officially released at version 1.0. What started as a side project, as a passion project, now it's a cultural phenomenon. Schools began to using it in education. YouTubers made their careers out of it. Millions of players are now living in the world that Notch had imagined. But then, why Notch discontinued with Minecraft? Why Notch discontinued with his passion project? Why he leave Minecraft? Why he leave Mojang? Managing a developing company who developed a game that was everyone's favorite. Everyone downloaded that game. The name of the game was everyone's mouth, and you are the main person behind that. Sounds very good, right? But that was not easy for Markus. The sudden fame and responsibilities took a toll on Markus. He can't handle so much responsibilities and fame and decisions and so on. Handling that type of company was not easy for him. So in 2014, he decided it was a time to move on. He posted a tweet and then sold Mojang and Minecraft to Microsoft for a massive $2.5 billion. It was a massive move that shocked fans around the world. Notch left the company, choosing a more private life, while Jeb took over the development part. But the sudden money can't that handled by him. He became a billionaire. He had his face on Forbes magazine, but with great money comes some responsibilities that he can't handle it. He posted some very unprofessional tweets. Those are really racist. So what made people hate him? People still like his game Minecraft, but now hated the creator. Tweets are racist. We agree that. Billionaire person, he could think before he talked. It didn't affect the Minecraft game. It rises up, 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 and up. Today, Minecraft was sold over 300 million copies, making it the best-selling video game of all time. It's more than a game. It's a creative platform, a teaching tool, and for many, a second home. And it all began with one man, a spark of inspiration and a world made of blocks. We got to see so much things from this video. We got to see that how one idea can change your life, how you only you can change your life, and only you can destroy your all fame by just one tweet. But the inspirational part is that how a boy make the $2.5 billion by just his computer. Thank you for watching, and remember, keep building.